Welcome back. So we are now going to start the process of building our video. And before we start the processing portion, we want to get the full parameter of the video. We can actually tell that inside of all of our video software in particular. And so we're going to start the process now by looking first at the first drawing. And we're going to edit that first drawing. You'll notice that it's going to draw for 8 seconds. So one of the things that we want to do is we want to consider making this so that it appears when the video first starts. And so we're just going to have this to get started and be here when it starts. Then we're going to go and have this line drawn for not 8 seconds, maybe more like 3 seconds. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to start the process from this image, and we're just going to click the preview button.
Anyone want to become more empowered? Discover your life purpose, unlock your full potential, and supercharge yourself.
Okay, so we notice that there's probably too much of a pause right here. So we're going to go back and we're going to take out the pause, and we're going to take out the transition. And we're going to have the writing start right away, and we're going to have it write for a shorter period of time. So we're going to cut this down to maybe 2.5. So now what we want to do is we're going to go back and we're going to preview again.
Anyone want to become more empowered? Discover your life purpose, unlock your full potential.
Okay, so that works a little better. What we probably want to do here is we want to have this pause and then a short transition. So we want people to get the full impact of our words here. So let's go ahead and then let's preview this again now.
Anyone want to become more empowered? Discover your life purpose, unlock your full potential.
Okay, one thing that we can do here is we can actually make this writing to be a little shorter. And we're going to do that by taking the hand out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make this a shorter period of time. We're going to make this more like 1.5. Okay, so we're going to come back and we're going to play this again.
Anyone want to become more empowered? Discover your life purpose.
Okay, so that really is probably a little closer to what we want. So we want that to be a little pause there. At the end, we're gonna make this pause maybe a half a second longer.
Anyone want to become more empowered? Discover your life purpose, unlock your full potential, and supercharge.
Okay, we can go back and take out the half second again. 1 second is long enough to pause. So now we can move on to the next scene, which is this one. So we are going to cut down this drawing. I'm going to cut this down to maybe 2.5. We're going to do the same thing with the writing. We're going to actually take the hand out of the drawing. And we're going to have it to write for about 3 seconds. So now let's go ahead and let's test this versus the audio.
Discover your life purpose, unlock your full potential, and supercharge your success. And finally reach your goals and become a more confident person.
Okay, that takes a little bit too long. So we're probably going to have this, drawn, and we're going to cut the pause out. We're going to cut out the transition. And we're just going to start the writing right away.
Discover your life purpose, unlock your full potential, and supercharge your success.
Okay,
finally
that's
reach your
what
goals.
we want. So let's go ahead now, and then let's now be pause here. so that the people can actually get the full effect of the words. Okay, so we're going to stop at this point and we're going to pick it up in the next video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Okay, so now that we have started the building process, we want to take every time that we do a major edit and we want to save our file. And we want to start each session by looking at the video as a whole. We want to see if our timing altogether matches the audio. So we can go and preview that.
Anyone want to become more empowered? Discover your life purpose, unlock your full potential, and supercharge your success. And finally reach your goals.
Okay, so one of the things you're going to notice is that the words don't necessarily coincide exactly, but probably by the time we get to the second slide, they are matching fairly well. And so that's what you want to try to achieve. You're not necessarily going to be able to match up every single phrase with every single word, every single image, so that it all fits perfectly with the voice. However, you are going to be able to do that more often than not, and you're going to be able to emphasize it in certain areas of your presentation. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pick it up at the third image, and we're going to look at the same elements that we have in the past. We're going to look at the animation, the pause, and the transition. Now in this case, we want to try to have this actually drawn. We haven't had an image drawn before. We're going to cut this down to 3 seconds. We're going to cut the pause to 0. I'm going to cut the transition down. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to cause our writing to go quickly. And we're going to do that by cutting this down to 3 seconds. And then we're going to take out the hand. So now let's pick it up from the dartboard.
Reach your goals and become a more confident person, lead with authority, and empower yourself and anyone around you. Is your life everything you've always wanted to be?
Okay.
Are you the person?
So we're probably a little bit too long with the drawing. So we're going to have to shorten this. And we're probably a little long in the transition. So we're going to take that part out. The writing is probably not as fast as we would like it, so we're going to cut that down. And so now that we've taken a few seconds off, we're going to come back and take a look at our...
Reach your goals and become a more confident person, lead with authority, and empower yourself and anyone around you. Is your life everything you've always wanted to be?
So that could probably be a ½ second shorter, or it could probably begin a ½ second beforehand. But we've already used up pretty much all of our timing. So let's consider cutting this down. And we do want to have this pause a little longer. Okay, let's go back now.
Reach your goals and become a more confident person, lead with authority, and empower yourself and anyone around you. Is your life everything you've always wanted to be?
So one thing that we can do is we can take out some of the words. That's an element that we can probably do to make this we're going to depict lead, reach your goals, and we're just going to depict lead with authority. Okay, so now let's see if we have a better timing.
Reach your goals and become a more confident person, lead with authority, and empower yourself and anyone around you. Is your life everything you've always
wanted? So that works a lot better. So we're going to go ahead and save. And we're actually going to stop the video here, and we're going to pick it up in the next video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.